Hello, hello. Are you running self-punishment programs that's sabotaging your life purpose, your soul mission in this life? If so, stick around. You're going to want to hear this video. Just to introduce myself, I'm Natasha Bailey from Soul Mission. I work with spiritual entrepreneurs and professionals who are struggling to actualize or ground their soul mission into physical reality. And I help you by identifying the deeper hidden blocks that may have been missed. And together we plug those gaps so you can finally fulfill your purpose on this planet. So I am continuing my series of past life karmic clearing programs. And today I am discussing the self-punishment programs that are running. So these are programs that are set up where you feel like you've done something bad, or you feel like there's something that you should have done but maybe didn't do, and therefore you may feel guilty about it. And as a result, you may decide, well, I deserve punishment for this. So you may set up programs running, originating from past lives, but that affect you in this life, where this can seriously block your path to being your true authentic self and from moving forward in life. But what does this mean, right? So let me give you an example. So let's say that you hurt somebody in a past life, and in this life there is another relationship with that person, but you end up self-sabotaging the current relationship because you feel guilty about something you did in a past life with them. Now, of course, this is all happening on a very subconscious level, right? So we may not be consciously aware of it, but then you may act out again and sabotage the relationship because maybe part of you doesn't feel worthy to be in relationship with that person again because you mistreated them so badly in another life. So that could be one example. Another example is feeling guilt for not having done something. So for example, maybe in a past life, you saw somebody being abused and you didn't step in, you didn't say anything. And as a result, you feel guilty about that. And a lot of the time, that kind of self-sabotage is a kind of paralysis, a sort of self-paralysis, not being able to step forward or say something, usually for fear of being abused ourselves. Now, if in another life you were a little child, or even in this life, if you were a little child, and you are not strong enough to step up or speak out, nobody can fault you for, freezing in that moment. Whatever adults were around should have stepped in and handled the situation. But if you have, for example, survivor's guilt, right? You may set up self-punishment programs like I shouldn't be alive, or I'm not worthy of living a full life because I allowed this to happen. Then these really need to be worked through, and the discordant energies attached to them need to be cleared. So what are some possible things that can look like self-punishment programs? And I will give a trigger warning here because I am about to discuss sensitive material. So the first thing is I'm not going to say the word, but a desire to end one's life. So that can be an extreme form of self-punishment. However, if in this life you have got that kind of self-punishment program running, it might be useful to look at whether this originates from past lives and whether the root needs to be worked from there rather than from this life. So that is something to bear in mind. And also, when we're running self-punishment programs, a lot of the time we don't take the correct kind of responsibility. So people have a tendency to take over responsibility for things that are not their fault. So a lot of the time, these scenarios that set up self-punishment programs are really more about survivor's guilt than actually you having done something bad. Now, another type of self-punishment that can come up is you can program in a terminal illness. Yeah, that can be another form, or death by accident. So the way out of all of this is forgive yourself, forgive others, and take the lessons, take the learning, rather than self-flagellation, self-punishment. Take the learning and take appropriate responsibility, not over responsibility, and learn from the situation. So if you are wondering if you have got any self-punishment programs running, and most people do, feel free to take the free healing session, the link for which is down below. That free healing session is accompanied by a week's worth of videos telling you how I identify those past life karmic programs that are blocking your progress, and how I then come up with suggestions and strategies and healing treatments to resolve this. So I hope you found today's video useful and helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care for now.